Hello, everybody. Welcome. Today is Tuesday, November 9th, I believe. Um, I have a little bit of a confession to make. I have a love-hate relationship with Facebook. Um, I love it because it allows me to connect with all of you. It allowed me to find Alan several years ago. And it allows you guys to reach out to Alan and I for thoughts, advice, that sort of thing. I hate it in the sense that uh, I feel like it's becoming more and more toxic um, in regards to the political nature or the political environment. Even the economic environment, you post a picture of a gas pump and it triggers, so many so much vitriol or whatever, so much negative comments. So I'm trying more and more to scroll past those. I've had to leave a group. It was a local group. But like I said, I'm not going to swear off Facebook because I need it to connect with you guys and I need you guys to connect with me. I've gotten great feedback in regards to the app. And on Monday, it will be live in the Google Play Store. You'll be able to search in the Google Play Store for Follow the Money and be able to download it. With that said, either $37.50 a week or $150 a month. And if it's something that you think you're going to enjoy, $150 a month over a year is a little bit less than $37.50 a week. So keep that in mind. But sign up. You can try it. You can cancel it whenever you like. So yeah, if you sign up for a week, $37, try it for a week, and if you don't love it, cancel it. I am making progress on the iOS version. I know, and I'm an iOS person as well. It took me a little while, but I finally have gotten the app to do this. Click on this button and it clicks on a different button. So now that I've gotten some of the coding out of the way, I think it'll be a little bit quicker. I've took a little bit to learn the background. Lastly, like I said, I was watching The Spy today and he had a huge drop at the open. I was watching the 465 puts, which at the open we were around let's say 469. So they're just out of the money. They never went in the money, but they did skyrocket from around 50 cents all the way up to $1.20. Let's say $1.30. So that's what I was watching. I also have the app, and this is my list of stocks that I just watch on occasion. And I've added this header for those of you that are not as familiar with the 5-minute high and low. So like I said, making progress on the iOS app. Excited, and I cannot wait for Monday to get this live for you guys in the Google Play Store. And if you need me, reach out to me on Facebook Messenger, email me. You guys know how to get a hold of me. I'm here for you if you need anything. I feel like I've talked quite a bit. So with that said, I'm going to turn it over to Alan and see how he's doing this week so far.
So it's been a great week. What you're seeing is that the market will start to turn. It has been turning. It will continue to turn, and you're going to go ahead and see it go down. At least that's all the configurations I've seen. What we're seeing is that you have to have more tools and tool chest, and that you're seeing the SMA is becoming more of a dominant player right now because everything is so overextended. Tesla. Can you bring up the fidelity? You got the fidelity on your thing there, Brian?
Somewhere.
I just want to show you something. If I showed you my notes and I showed you everything I had about Tesla. So bring up Tesla. I just want we all to be on the same page how this works. So you bring up Tesla. You don't have to open this, okay? And then you just click on 3 months. What's it tell you, Brian?
Oh yeah, look at that. 20 SMA sitting at 1023.
So the thing is, you had almost a $200 drop. And the thing is that it came right back to the SMA. It always does. It's a 100% rule. The question is when. It always needs a trigger to go ahead and go there.
Right.
I don't know what the trigger is.
This trigger was, so the backstory is Elon Musk and the UN had this fight over who would, if Elon Musk sold 10% of his wealth, he could solve hunger. Well, then Elon Musk put out a thing on Twitter, maybe saying, well, should I sell 10% of my stock? And I think it was 55% yes to 45% no. So I don't know if he announced he was selling 10% of his stock, but I think that's what started the drop was.
Well, the drop actually happened the day before.
And I don't really know when that was, that whole.
Yeah, the drop. Yeah. What you're really doing is sometimes looking at a graph, and then I use that with the 5-minute app. And so what you had is that you actually had a trigger the day before, then a landslide after that news came out about the 10%. And so that seemed to go ahead and do it in. The point of the matter is you have many stocks. Bring up Visa. You'll see what I'm saying. Visa was on the 5-minute app to go short. Now, the funny thing is it went up $7 the day before. It went down $7 the next day. But look at the 3 month.
Yeah. Went up to the 20 SMA and then fell back. Actually closed where it opened, I think.
Yeah. So the issue is that, the greatest tool I've ever learned, it's in my book. Keep a book here. Believe it or not, I read my book a lot.
Yeah.
And the reason is because you forget. It's got to be in front of you all the time. And the issue is if you go to the chapter right there, it tells you, I'll bring it right up right here, just to go ahead and make a point, because the fact of the matter is this is how important it is. The SMA will go ahead and tell you, and it'll say in chapter 9, how to use the 20-day SMA to trade stocks. It tells you right in there.
Right, exactly, yeah. And
the key thing is that I don't know. I don't think anybody's ever taught that other than me. I don't know why nobody's ever figured that out. But on a 3-month chart, it'll tell you what a stock is worth. And the funny thing is, it always goes back to it. I'll give you another example. Go to Goldman Sachs. See it? See, the thing is at 420, you think the party's going hot and heavy, and you think, oh, I'll just stick with this trade. Well, look what happens. It always goes back to it. The key thing is the further it gets away from the SMA is where you want to go ahead and be. ULTA, Alta.
Well, I was going to say, if you notice this, there's like, looks like a resistance line right here at 420. So it goes above
So it even, yeah, it even gives you
420.
a double whammy there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
420 back to the SMA, 420 back to the SMA. And then now again, and this is probably a little higher, but 420 back to the SMA.
But knowing this, how much money can you make doing this?
Right, exactly.
Ulta was another beautiful one. So the thing is when Ulta was down, well, this was going back a little bit ago, but look at that big drop it had. See, it took it right back to the SMA. See, when it was so overextended there, and then it came back to SMA. And then the thing is, you can play it the other way. When it goes ahead and is way below it, it always could come back the other way on a call option.
Right, yeah.
So, but what I find is the 5-minute app is what I use to trigger these plays. It has a way to go ahead and keep you in the game and keep you doing it. I'll tell you another one. One of my biggest trades, and I'm sorry I didn't give you the trade, but it was Vail, VAIL. So I went short on that on a huge position. And I did that 3 days ago. Actually, it's Mountain, isn't it? MTN?
Mountain now, I believe.
Yeah. So bring up the 2 day. So, well, first of all, look what the SMA is.
On
So on the 3 month, it's 347. Is that correct?
349, well, 350.
Okay. And then so bring up a 5-day chart. Do you see what it is? Is that when that was up there, when it was up at the top there, right there, is I went short. I caught a $10, $12, $13 move there. I mean, I did a quadruple on my money.
Yeah.
And the thing is that the key thing is that what got me into the trade, the 5-minute app. So what I did is I took the SMA, put it into the 5-minute app, gave me a stock to go ahead and go after, traded that stock, and then I went ahead and rolled with it. So
yeah, and for those of you that are Thinkorswim users, and I'd have to find it, but I created a scan that rank stocks based on how far away from the SMA they were. I should look for that video and see if I can put that back on Facebook or whatever. But there's a way, yeah, there was a way to see based on a percentage which stocks are the greatest away from their 20 SMA. So, yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about the app. The app is going to be out starting Monday. And if you go ahead and use it appropriately, you should make 10 times your money easy. The key thing is with the app is that it does something that you as a individual have a hard time doing, is that it tells you what to do. Tells you what to do, tells you what to do. XOM, I was in the calls today. Tell me what to do. I'm thinking oil can't go any higher. Oil is not going to go further. It doesn't matter what you think, what I think. What matters is that it tells you. U.S. Steel. U.S. Steel was up $1.76 yesterday. It's on the puts today. The thing is that this thing is like this. You got to be watching. The app will tell you what the stock is doing. NetEase, puts. Google, puts. Amazon had a beautiful day today. It was on calls. Very overextended. I think it's going to go ahead and reverse. But the issue is it doesn't matter what we think. The computers dictate it. And Friday was a great example. Anything that was travel related rallied like a banshee. How in the world that bookings went up $185 and it had earnings 2 days before is beyond me. That was the craziest thing I ever seen. But the thing is it doesn't matter what I think. The app got you into the trade. The app told you what to do. You keep with it as long as the app is giving you the thing. And then you just go ahead and follow the trade and make sure that you're making money. So it's
Yeah, I think
available Monday.
you mentioned travel stocks. I think there was something about foreign countries opening up again, maybe. I don't know. I saw a video about 2 planes taking off at the same time to
Actually,
celebrate.
well, what it is the US opened up to travel. So into foreign countries, allowing them to come into the United States. So yeah, that's probably what set it back.
Well, and here, look at bookings on this chart right here. So we're at 2648 minus 2475 divided by 2475. We're like 7% above the 20 SMA. So yeah.
Now I could be wrong. We were down 200 points today. Now we did rally back. I was kind of surprised on that. I thought we'd stay 200 points down. I still think that we're going to hit 800 points down this week. Now I could be wrong. It could be delayed a little bit, but the issue is that we have to marry back up to the SMA and the Dow at some point. I like Friday especially being an extremely down day of 500 to 600 points. That's just what I'm seeing in the crystal ball. But I don't go ahead and go crazy on what I think is going to happen, because I base it more on the app telling me what's going to happen. So we know the SMA is projecting a 800 point drop. That's all we know. When that drop is going to take, who knows? I don't know. So.
Right. And if you guys have seen Dennis's videos, these are Dennis's indicators. And as far as Dennis goes, there's really no signal yet. But if you notice this MACD, which I think tends to be a leader, like if you look at this MACD cross, well, that's a trailing. I saw it on the SPY, I believe. So here's a MACD cross, but yet your parabolic SARs are still bullish. Your SMAs are starting to cross, but this looks like this is going to cross, especially if we see some red tomorrow. But yeah, here's your 20 SMA sitting way down here at 455. Well, 456. So 11 points. So, and we have the 15th coming up on Monday. So yeah, usually you sell before the 15th and then the 15th rallies. So
yeah, so we could see that the Friday being a bad day, because it's technically might be the 14th.
right.
So that would even fall into what I was thinking. So
Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you. Like I said, you guys, if you need me, reach out, like and subscribe to this channel, throw me comments, and look forward to the app on Monday. I can't wait to get it in your hands. So thanks, everyone.
all right, we'll see you.